Hello, beautiful people. So, I want to quickly share with you 10 ways to quickly know that you're dealing with a narcissist. Because narcissists, they're very sneaky, they're very scheming, they're very conniving, they're always up to something. They're professional con artists. And so, we're just living our lives every day. We don't know. We're just trying to live our not lives, and we're good-hearted people, and so we don't know people are scheming against us, and so that's why I briefly want to share this with you. Okay, so the number one way to know that you're dealing with a narcissist is that they will give you the silent treatment. So let's just say, for instance, you're chatting with someone over the phone, or you met them out for lunch or something, and you decide to send them a text message later that day or the next day, and all of a sudden it's like they disappeared or they dropped off the face of the planet. It's like they won't reply to you, and you're like, what happened? Did we argue? Did I say something wrong? It's like you're trying to figure out what happened, what went wrong, because as far as you knew, everything was good. So they'll give you the silent treatment in a heartbeat. And so if you're dealing with narcissists or any relationship you're in, just remember these tips I'm going to share with you, and look back over all of your relationships or the ones that's suspect, and see if any of these things are happening. That way you'll know you're dealing with a narcissist, and so you can take the appropriate action. Okay, so that's number one. They'll give you the silent treatment in a heartbeat. Number two is they are eerily silent at your successes and accomplishments and your dreams. And so if you share with them, say, oh, I just got a new job, I just got a raise on my job, they might be very silent. They probably won't say nothing, or if they do, it's one quick pat answer, and then they're changing the subject. They don't want you to sit there. They don't want to hear it. And so they don't want to hear that you've been successful in any way, shape, or form. And so they'll just quickly change the subject. They're eerily silent. It's like, Okay, so the third way to know that you're quickly dealing with a narcissist is that they are very talkative people, and they tend to gossip and criticize others. And so it's like they're fault finders. They always find something wrong with someone. This is how you know you're dealing with a narcissist. And the fourth way to know that you're dealing with a narcissist is that they brag a lot. They brag about their children, they brag about their job or their career, or how they just got a new car or a new house. I mean, these are things we want to share with our friends, but they just brag about everything. They always like, oh, look at this, look at my shoes, look at my nails, look at my hair. It's just always they're always bragging about their children. Oh, it's nonstop. So number 5 is they're always competing with you. And so I have some family members that are narcissists, as I've shared here before. And so I remember one time I bought something for my house, and it's like I really need it for my house because my house is kind of big. And so one of my narcissistic family members, they bought the same thing, and it's like they didn't even need it, but it's like they made sure that I knew that they bought it. They had to tell me, and it's like, you don't even need the thing. It's like they just did it just to let me know that, well, you did it, I can do it too. There's always this energy, these negative vibes that they're sending that, oh, I'm just as good as, if not better than you, or if you can do it, I can do it. It's like there's this sneaky competition going on that you're not even aware of. We're not even aware of it. Okay, so number 6, they're very quick tempered. And so narcissists, they're always walking on, it's like they live on the edge. They walk on eggshells. And so it's like if you have some type of conflict with them, I mean, it could be something minor, and you have this conflict with them, and then they just go off, they explode. That's because they're always on edge. And this is the way narcissists are. They have this victim mentality that never goes away. So they're quick tempered. Like I said, if you have some friends or someone you associate with, or a family member, and you see some of these things going on, most likely you're dealing with a narcissist. Okay, so another thing narcissists do is they keep their romantic life secret. So I have a family member, and they got married, and they didn't even tell me or my mother. They didn't even tell us that they got married. I guess they eloped, and we just found out I guess weeks or months later that they were even married. And so they keep their romantic life very secret because I guess they're afraid of people criticizing them, or I don't know what, because I don't know their heart, but it's like they're very secretive people, and they keep their romantic life, their situations very secretive. Number 8, narcissists, they cannot stand to be the center of attention, and they will hijack your conversation even if you're grieving. So if someone say you lost a family member, a grandmother, a pet, or something like that, they will just come along and hijack the conversation and try to take over. And they'll just, I'm telling you, they cannot stand to people in the room to not be talking about them, or everybody just standing around looking at them. They just want to be put in the center of the room and everyone just looking at them and gawking over them. Even if someone is grieving, it's just really sad. And so number 9 is they rarely compliment or encourage you. And so this are narcissists. They don't. If you look back over your relationship and you notice you rarely get a compliment or get an encouragement, it's real small. You might get one a week if you're lucky, or a month or something, because these people, they don't want to see anyone doing better than them. They don't want you to think you're better than them, even for a moment, even for a second. They just don't want to. And so that's why they don't want to compliment you or encourage you, because they really just want to see something bad happen to you. And when something bad happens to you, they'll be quiet then too. They'll give you the silent treatment, because deep down inside, they're like kind of happy that something bad happened to you. But of course, they're not going to tell you that. And so number 10 is they're usually very materialistic people, and they always have the latest gadget. If this narcissist in your life, family members, if they have some money, they're a good job, they're making some good money, they always got to have the latest phone, the latest car, the latest outfit, and they want to make sure that people know, and they show it off. And, oh, look at this, look what I got. They just got to make sure they tell everyone that they have the latest gadget. And so number 11 is a bonus, is you'll catch them in a lie. They don't keep their word. And so for a while, they'll, like, if you tell them, you want them to do you a favor, they'll show up for a while. But there's going to come a time where they're not going to show up. They're not going to be there for you. And so that's why you got to pay attention. And so say you had to be somewhere at 2:00 and you wanted them to bring you something, or they said they were going to buy something from you, like, say, oh yeah, could you buy some Girl Scout cookies from my daughter? And then you'll notice, you're like, you know what, they never bought the cookies. They just, like, it never materialized. It never showed up. And so this is the way they are. They're just like really, they're just big connivers, like I said, and they're very sneaky. I call them sneaky little devils. They're vampires. They'll suck the blood out of you. They will suck the life out of you. This is the way these people are. And so I just want to give you these tips so you can be aware, so these people won't take advantage of you or take you for granted or break your heart, because in the long run, that's what they want to do. They want to see you hurt. If they don't hurt you physically, they want to see you hurt mentally, spiritually, or emotionally, because this is just the way these people are. They're demons inside. I know it sounds harsh, but I don't know why they like this. I didn't make them like this. I just don't want to be the victim of them anymore, because I'm an empath, and empaths, if you're an empath, you attract narcissists. We attract them like bees to honey. And they just love us because they know we're sweet people, and they just love to attack us because they see us as easy prey. And so I just want us all to be aware. And so these are 10 ways to quickly know that the person you're dealing with is a narcissist, a person on your job, a person where you worship, one of your family members, is just to help you to watch your back, and so you can be on guard and just be careful. Be careful who your circle is. Don't allow just anybody into your inner circle, because these people, they will try to hurt you. And so anyway, so if you have any tips or anything that I didn't cover on how narcissists are, please comment. I want to chat with you. Just share, let me know. Okay, thanks for listening. I hope this was a blessing to you. See you later. Bye.